Flexible Thoughts, today is Sunday with Kelly Pajek. Wait, is it Pajek or Paycheck?
Pajek.
Oh, say that again?
Pajek?
All these years, I still don't even know how to say her name.
It's okay.
So some of you may have seen the email in which case I introduced Kelly, but she truly has one of the coolest jobs of anyone I know. She commissions public art for the city of New York through the Percent for Art Foundation, or program. And in fact, I know I'm not the only person who thinks this because someone said it to me last night. So there, you really do have the coolest job of anyone.
It's nice to hear. This is an early project. If you know the group Creative Time, they have been doing really exceptional public projects throughout New York City since the early 90s. And this is a project when I moved back to New York City for the second time that really influenced me. It was for the 42nd Street, and I believe about 20 artists made their influence on 42nd Street. And this is at the point where New York City and this area was changing so much. It was sort of before the Disneyfication of Times Square. So artists like, this is I believe Jenny Holzer, made their mark on the storefronts, the marquees of the location. And actually the next image is a piece that actually is one of my favorite pieces of public art. I remember moving here probably in May of 1993 and going to this to Times Square in the summer and sitting. This piece had chairs. You can probably see them posted. You would climb up these stairs and sit on chairs. And on a really hot summer night, I remember sitting out and kind of facing Times Square and everything that was going on. And to me, this is what probably the reason that I got involved in public art, just the chance that work could be like this, that you could experience the city like this, and that something that was art created by artists that you could actually sit on, interact with, be part of. And I think that's largely the reason I do it.
Has the role of public art changed over the centuries? Because I mean, in some ways, in the Roman times, or Bernini's Rome even, there was public art, right? And it was a way for the rich to really say, hello, here I am, and look how grand I am. Where today, the funding has kind of shifted. We don't have those same financiers in that sense. So like, has that impacted what we create?
Definitely. I think there's a big focus to stop doing work that's a white man on a horse, which is a lot of that more historic public work. And since the time I've been working in the field, it's really changed to become more of something that's all-encompassing as far as looking at an area and how an artist works in whatever that area is. So maybe the work is more integrated into the site and less plopped on a site, something that's more, part of the whole, more holistic.
And what about temporary versus permanent in the world of public art? How does that play out? Like, what is being made more of these days?
I think there's a greater deal of permanent public work being done. But in my opinion, I think some of the temporary work is a lot stronger and can have a stronger voice, because work that has to exist for, say, 60 to 80 years has to a certain degree, I think, be watered down, because there's a greater public that has interest in how money is being spent and what the subject is of the work. So there's a lot more voices that I think maybe weaken what the original artistic intent is. And temporary work, because of its the timeline of it, will definitely only have to, it could be more of a social comment or take on something that I think if it does offend somebody, you can always say, well, it's going to go down in 2 weeks. So I think it can have a stronger voice because of the timeline.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Well, thank you, Kelly. That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was excellent. And thank you